Hi, welcome. We are going to be looking at the next 7 to 10 days, the week ahead, timeless reading for you. We are going to just see what energies are happening. We'll pull some tarot cards, some oracle cards, obviously touch upon a little bit of love and see if career wants to come in or just general advice. So, like I said, timeless. Feel free to pause if you want a bit more time. This is going to be group 1, 2, 3, 4. Timestamps are going to be listed down below so you can fast forward to your pile and be able to get to your reading faster instead of watching them all, unless you want to watch them all. All right, I will see you at your reading. Hi, group 1. If you chose this black obsidian pendulum, then this is your reading for the next 7 to 10 days, the week ahead. Perhaps you are feeling a little bit confused or needing to make a choice. You know, a pendulum is used for divination, for making a choice, getting clarity on a topic. So maybe that is a theme for the week ahead here for you. But just want to start out by saying this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I do offer personal readings. Links will be down below, as well as some other offerings and goodies and so on and so forth. So let's get started here. We're going to do some pre-pulled cards, and then we are going to pull some tarot. We'll get into all these goodies at the end. Let's see what your overall energy is for the week ahead. 454. Maybe that is a really significant number. Maybe look it up, Google that, and see what the significance of that number is, like an angel number, for example. There's definitely, a lot of push-pull kind of energy. It feels like this week overall. We'll obviously get into a little bit more details here. We have the Four of Cups, which is almost feeling like things are not quite there, not quite flowing, not quite working, not quite within the rhythm, if you will. And this is all more about your mindset. Perhaps your mindset's a little bit off, it's a little bit rocky. Usually this is the image of 3 cups, presented upright, in front of you, but you're not looking at them. And then there is a new kind of perspective being handed to you and you're not even acknowledging it. So this is just to say, if you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling stuck or you're feeling, lackluster, just know that this is not, going to be there forever. This kind of emotional feeling that you maybe are feeling this week. You might have some good days, some bad days, and that's okay. Like, I'm not here to just give you tarot readings that everything is sunshine and rainbows and everything's beautiful and works out and, you find the love of your life immediately. And that's not life. Life has problems. Life has ups and downs. Your emotions change, based upon what you are working on, what you're going through. And so this is just here to ease your mind and be like, it's okay if you have an up day and then a down day and then a sideways day. Like, it's okay to have these emotions and to let them flow properly and let them be felt and let them be acknowledged instead of just stuff it down and try to force a kind of toxic positivity to your day-to-day. Like, allow it to happen. Allow the feelings to flow. It's going to be okay. No worries about that. We have the Five of Bats or the Five of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of determination in you. Perhaps you are putting a lot of time and energy into something and you're like, why isn't it paying off? It just feels like a struggle. We're going to get some clarifying cards to see, like, is this changing this week? Is there something that you can do as well? But there is this feeling of like putting in a lot of work, wanting to win, thinking of ideas, thinking of problem solving, and perhaps you are sacrificing things that are important to you, maybe your feelings, maybe slowing down, maybe having more fun with things, maybe finding the balance, the ease with what the week is handing you, and realize that like most things don't happen overnight. Changes don't happen overnight. Revelations, ideas, successes, opportunities, they don't usually happen overnight. It's a lot of slow progress. It's a lot of consistent, effort and working towards something, on a very monotonous day-to-day basis. It's the little efforts, it's the little things that you do on a day-to-day that add up and create, the overall success or recognition or step forward. So I don't mean to be a downer or anything like that, but this is what the cards are saying, and I'm trying to just read them very honestly. Feel free to look at a different pile if you'd prefer a different message, but I do think you always get the message that is meant for you, even if it's not maybe what you want to hear. But the Four of Pumpkins here, we have, in this image, it's much more positive than the normal Four of Pentacles, but this is definitely, planting the seeds from a better mindset, from a mindset that's a bit more positive, that's a bit more loving, that's a bit more realistic. I think after this kind of clarity, it's interesting that you got the pendulum, like I said at the beginning. I feel like you're going to be able to plant the seeds a little bit better, be able to realize what the next steps are that work in a better way. I feel like this is coming towards the end of the week, this kind of sense of clarity of, oh, I know which way to go. I know which way to expend my time and energy. It feels like at the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, you're just like churning, treading water. You're just like, I don't really know which way to go. I feel like I'm trying all these things. And then by the end of the week, there's like this clarity, this action, it's slow. It's a slow action, but there's still an action step that you're able to go forward in a way that is productive overall for what you're creating, your foundation, So let's get some clarifying cards for that Four of Ghosts here. Four of Ghosts. Yeah. Two of Wands here, clarifying the Four of Ghosts, which is all about planning. Look at the world here in this person's hand. It's all about assessing things. It's planning. It's getting excited. It's making things fun again. It's making a better way forward. It's not taking things so seriously. It's also about compassion and excitement and passion as well about, things that you're wanting to create, things that you're wanting to move forward with. It's kind of getting out of your own way, getting out of this stuck rhythm here. The Five of Bats. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is great, which just signifies a turn of luck is coming towards you, because the wheel is always turning. It always goes good, it always goes bad, it's never staying there. It basically is saying life is consistent, life is always moving. Life is always, ever flowing. It's never stagnant. There's always change, good or bad, culminating, if you will. So whatever this stuck energy is that you have here, that you're kind of feeling, it's not going to stay like that forever. Let's see what the Four of Pumpkins wants to say. We have the Tower, which can be a scary card, but it's almost like you knew this way wasn't working. You knew what you were doing wasn't working, and it needs to be adjusted. It needs to be fixed. And maybe things are going to be showing themselves to you in a better way to do things, a better way to move forward this week, instead of trying to push so much. It's almost like you're being a bit more passive, a bit more go with the flow, a bit more follow your heart and your intuition. and it's able to lead you a little bit easier through this time. Anything else that I missed? Oh, King of Swords just hanging out there. Anything else I missed? Anything else I missed? All right. We have the King of Swords that was just hiding there. We have the Nine of Wands, the Chariot, and we have the Three of Pentacles here. So, definitely some, by the end of the week, feeling refreshed. Maybe this is a really good time to pause, to take a step back, to allow some ease, especially through this kind of transition. But there is a breakthrough here coming with the King of Swords, a new idea, a new fresh perspective, a new way forward. It does require determination, hard work, persistence. Like, it's not just going to be handed to you on a platter. But I think you're willing to work. I think you're like, I'll do the work. Just tell me where to go. Tell me what to do. Well, buckle up, because you're going to be shown which way you need to go. And you're going to have complete control over the trajectory of what you're going for, what you're asking for, what you're doing. You're going to have a better control of the ebb and flow of it. And yeah, it does require hard work. It does require patience and practice and study and evolution, and just allow it to flow. This week starts a little rocky, but overall, like, I think you're going to get the clarity you are seeking by the end of the week. So let's see what else we have here for you. We have a karmic relationship, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So it could be a conflict with another person. It could be even an inner conflict, learning yourself deep, like digging up those shadows, like really seeing different aspects of yourself, uncovering different aspects of yourself this week. Perhaps when you are journaling or meditating or just reflecting, you're almost like getting these downloads, these revelations of past events, past things you did, choices, events that you haven't thought about for like so long. I feel like these little points of revelation are coming in. And it could also be that you are meeting someone or dealing with someone in a relationship type of way. Now, a relationship does not have to be just romantic. We will get a romance card at the end, but it can also just be, dealing with people who mirror things that you don't like in yourself or do like in yourself. And you see that, can be kind of tricky to digest that information that you get from those karmic relationships. So possibly some communication, coming through, perhaps, as well as we did have the Five of Swords here, there could be, miscommunication, you or another person, or a misunderstanding, or just a little bit too focused on self, and trying to make things happen the way that you want to happen. It's a lot about like letting go of that control. Let's see what else we have here for you. We have domestic harmony. So home is going to be your haven, your safety, making sure that your home, like, create like a little bubble, even if it's just your bedroom, like making your space feel sacred and safe, creating a ritual that you do at home, that when you come home from a long day, you have a way to cleanse and reset yourself. And it doesn't have to be long. It can just be sitting, lighting a candle, taking a couple deep breaths just to reground yourself, recenter yourself. You could do mountain pose, just a couple deep breaths to just ground yourself, or like listen to something to really set yourself. But your home is going to be where you find that balance, you find that re-energized this week. And we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes, like I said, that Four of Pumpkins here. You know, you're kind of getting out of the thick of all of this, and things are finally starting to become clear and easy and like make sense, and you're able to progress forward. You know, you don't feel so stuck and stagnant, and things are shifting. Things are definitely shifting here. All right, last but not least, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. Seems like a week of really taking care of yourself, listening to your emotions and your feelings, trying not to get too triggered by people or situations, or let yourself get triggered from past or traumas or karmic relationships. Like, create your safe haven, create your bubble. You know, this week you're really close to an end of this tough cycle. You know, you're kind of breaking free out of it finally after a long time. So that's all I have for you. Leave me a flower emoji down below to claim your reading. Feel free to give the video a like to support free tarot content. Subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this stone, this is your reading for the week ahead, timeless prediction. So whenever you are seeing this, it is the right time, and these are the right messages for you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I do offer personal readings for more guidance and clarity. Link is down below, as well as some other really fun goodies I offer, like a full moon, new moon ritual guide and magic guide. Well, it's combined, all in one. But let's get into it. So we'll get at the week ahead energy. We'll pull some tarot cards. We got some oracle. We got a little romance card we'll get to at the end. So let's check it out. The week ahead, we have the 4 of Imps, the Tower, and the 4 of Bats. 2 4s. Interesting. Maybe you've been seeing 444 a lot. Wow, this is beautiful. So I see, you know, you get like a win, you know, something good is happening this week. Perhaps it is small, it could be medium sized, it could be big sized, but whatever it is, you know, making sure that you're really grateful for whatever little wins you do this week, because those little wins really add up overall, you know, and they're much more rewarding than a big win, you know, in the long-term scheme of goals. You know what they say, it's always the journey, not the destination, and so on and so forth. But I see that you are really winning something, getting recognized for something, you know, checking off a mile marker, or you're finally, it's finally like, you're like, oh my gosh, finally it is happening. It is, you know, coming into pieces. See a couple different ways this could go. I see the Tower card here, where you've been working really hard on something and you possibly get really sick because you've been working so hard and you haven't been taking breaks. And here you are now forced to take a break. But it's also in culmination with, you know, getting a success, you know, finally jumping over one of those little hurdles, you know, really making a headway here. You know, for some of you other people, it could be, you know, the 4 of Wands can also symbolize a partnership, could be a deepening of a current relationship, friendship, you know, romantic relationship, a new beginning of a relationship, or, you know, someone that you've already known, you know, and then you become friends with them, or you start hanging out with them. Like, there's definitely that kind of energy here too. You know, someone that you just click with, you vibe with, you know, you're hanging out with them, it feels really good, you're just having fun. And it could be a new friendship, it could be a rekindling of some kind of older friendship, or someone that is, you know, of the opposite gender if you're into that, or the same gender if you're into that. coming in to kind of surprise you and just be like, oh, well, this is really nice. So that is also something, lovely coming in. With the Tower card, there is a need to reflect here and to really take a look to see. I just keep on getting burnout or exhaustion, or like you need a vacation or time away from it all, or maybe, just laying in bed for an entire day and just resetting and recalibrating your energy here. So I feel like there's like something very, very positive, and then there is like something that you've been neglecting. I really do believe it is your health, or perhaps your finance, maybe for some of you, but not all of you. More your health. I feel like, really making sure that you are taking care of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, on a soul level, all of that. I just saw 444. If that is a significant number that you've been seeing. Didn't I say that at the beginning? I don't even know. But just saw 444. I feel like fours are really important. I recommend looking up that angel number because every angel number has a different message, from whatever source you look it up. So I don't want to recommend a source. Look up angel numbers. I also have a video that explains why you're seeing an angel number. I'll link that. But yeah, let's get into some clarity here, because it's definitely like something really positive happening, and then things forcing you to slow down or to even stop. And for some reason I keep on thinking it has to do with your health. I don't think it's anything detrimental. It could just be a cold, so you have to, just take a little rest, which is always good. So let's get a clarity card here for the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, the Emperor. Tower card, please. Where is the Knight of Cups and the Four of Bats? Okay. Okay, on the floor. Yeah, there's definitely like success, recognition here. Like the Emperor is very respected. Like he does his job really well. Like people look up to him, regardless of your gender. He is, very mighty. He is also a bit, it's not stern, yes, stern, but dry, a bit too focused on the end goal, a bit too do. He's a bit more masculine than the Empress, so there could be an imbalance of that masculine feminine energy, and the masculine do, create, go, work, make, put yourself out there, like really, even like working on yourself, like lots of self-healing and stuff can also be really masculine, instead of just letting it, doing the self-work, doing the shadow work, and then letting it integrate, which is very feminine. I feel like you're just constantly going here, which is a really powerful energy, but it can lead to exhaustion and burnout. We have the King of Cups clarifying the Tower card, which is warning you, like, hey, we got to start listening to our intuition, our feelings, like where is the balance here? Like the Emperor is very much headstrong, let's get things done, Aries energy, just go. The King of Cups knows when to slow down, when to find that balance. He knows how to flow with energy. He knows when to really push. He knows when to sit back and let the flow just happen. The King of Cups is definitely a masculine energy here, but also has that femininity because of water. He's able to feel the ebb and flow. So this is just saying like, hey, you got to be paying attention to not just the doing, not just the masculine, not just the go. And everyone has masculine and feminine energy in them. We all have different levels of one, more of one or the other, but masculine energy is do, create, make, power, force, all that stuff. And then feminine energy is trusting, it's flowing, it's taking breaks, it's learning to, it's an ease. It's sometimes really hard to sit in a feminine energy if you're so used to making, creating, doing. But this is just here to be like, hey, something's going to happen if you don't take the time to rest and feel and rejuvenate, your body's going to force you to rest and rejuvenate, which isn't the worst thing ever. So it will be fine. We have the Five of Pentacles, then the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Four of Bats, which is all about letting go. It's about resting. Like literally, look at them resting. It's about stopping and, letting things just happen naturally here. And with the pentacles are all about the earthly realm. It's about, food. It's about money. It's about structure. It's about home. It's about foundations. It's about feeling safe, all of those things. And with the five here, it's all about a transformation. You're that kind of stability, your groundedness is going to be transforming into a more luxurious way of being a human, being of earth, being in balance, a bit more, with the feminine side of, luxury, of slowing down, of good food, of good company, of feeling safe, of feeling secure. So there is like this transformative energy here happening, after either you rest or the rest is forced upon you with this success. So just being mindful, taking it slow. Let's see if I missed any other messages here for you, and then we'll get into the oracle cards, romance cards, all that good stuff. Let's see, anything else I'm missing message-wise? Group 2. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands. Yes, she is fiery. She's passionate. She's excited about getting things done. But she also knows when to let things happen. Let the sunflower grow. She'll plant the seed. She'll water it. She'll nurture it. She'll give it excitement and passion. But she'll also know when to just nurture it and step back and let things happen. We do have this Eight of Pentacles, which is all about hard work, determination, but putting your head down and just doing the work, really getting focused on the activity of it all, but finding the balance here between the excitement of fire and the groundedness of earth, finding the ebb and flow of all of that. We have the Page of Cups and the Two of Wands, learning to find the balance, learning to find the excitement, the fun again. I feel like things have been really serious here with you, with the Eight of Pentacles, we got the Queen of Wands, we got the Page of Cups, we got the Two of Wands. I feel like this week is all about finding the love and peace and fun in what you're doing and where you are in your life, and really accepting the flow of life and not trying to force things to happen so much, to just go with the flow a little bit more and have fun with everything. So let's see what else I have here for you. Oh my God, is it still recording? Okay, let's see what else I have here for you. We have Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. I haven't seen these cards. I pulled these cards a couple days ago. And so this is all about, again, harmony, balance, equilibrium, finding a better ease, a better way forward with what you're creating instead of such a push dynamic. Allowing things to happen a bit more organically. We have Pride. I feel like this week you're feeling good. Like you're feeling good with your accomplishments and your small wins and the things that you're being recognized for, and having things start to work out. I feel like you're really excited about where things are going and the future of everything. All right. Bring love into the situation. Wasn't that exactly what we were talking about? Prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, with that Nine of Pentacles there. There is definitely like an ease coming for you if you can just let go a little bit. There is so much ease coming into what you're manifesting, what you're creating, what you're asking about. There is a better way to do it. And last but not least, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Ooh, so leave a little heart emoji or a money emoji, whichever one you'd rather claim, down below in the comment section. Give the video a like to support free tarot content, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose this stone or this pile, this is your, there we go, reading. This is Tiger's Eye. So we're going to get into some cards, pull some tarot cards, oracle cards, love card at the end, see what kind of comes up. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And I do offer personal readings for more guidance, clarity, and so on. Link is down below, as well as some other fun goodies like a complete full moon, new moon rituals and magic PDF. And yeah, tons of stuff. Go check it out. Okay, this week ahead, Queen of Pumpkins, Queen of Ghosts. Dang. I just heard that like someone is envious of whatever you have or whatever you're creating or whatever you're nourishing this week. These two queens are faced this way. And it's almost like someone's trying to be sneaky behind your back here. But also they're like weirdly naive or jealous or something, because their back is also, you know, not looking at you. It feels like they're going to run into you. They're going to bump it, like mess it up or something. And you're going to be like, what are you doing? This like person, this snake in the grass is going to like show itself in the act, and you're going to be like, okay, that was weird, and now I know all about you, but okay. But regardless, let's check out the queens, because we don't need to be bothered by snakes in the grass because we're protected, we're good, we are thriving. No wonder someone is jealous and wants to knock us off our throne, our two thrones, excuse me. Like, yeah, they're just, let's put them over there. I don't like them. They can go away. They can get out of our energy. They don't need to be here. The Queen of Pumpkins is all about having just richness in life, and not even just money, richness in experiences, in fun, in pleasure, in play, in, you know, there's a bunny down here, in intimacy as well, you know. She's all about being human, you know, nurturing that human aspect of why we're here. You know, we have all these beautiful pleasures and excitement and offerings. I feel like you're just feeling rich in life, and you're feeling really grateful for what you do have. And if you don't, then I highly suggest that you start just being grateful for what you do have, even if it's seemingly small. You know, you probably have more than someone else, and someone else probably has more than you. It's okay. We're not comparing ourselves to others, but I recommend that you really look for the richness in life this week. You know, laughing until you cry, you know, experiencing a really delicious meal, going for a walk in the woods and just really being immersed in the gorgeous beauty of nature, feeling human emotions, feeling really deeply, love, fear, anxiety, happiness, joy, any of those feelings, like you're being so grateful that you can feel deeply is also being just rich in life. Because some people don't feel, some people have no empathy and they're just a rock. And how boring and how dull to not feel feelings. Yeah, this is a week of just embodying, all the aspects of yourself and your intuition. I feel like you need to treat yourself this week to just something nice, like a very nice bath. I just saw 444. If you've been seeing that number, look it up. The angel number. I feel like you're just feeling wealthy. Things are just feeling good. Perhaps there is good news. We'll get some tarot cards to clarify this, but just overall feeling rich. I'm going to put him sideways. We don't need him interfering with our energy, and he won't. He or she won't. This situation won't, because you're so focused on yourself and controlling your own life and your own situations that you're not worried about naysayers or people saying nasty things, and you realize that it's coming from a low vibration place of their own hurt and their own trauma, and you're not taking that on. You're like, I'm evolved, I am living my life, and you're not going to take me down with you because you feel awful. No. We are not playing that game. Let's get some clarifiers here about the Queen of Pumpkins then. All right, Hierophant and Queen of Cups. Yeah, there is this like wisdom. I feel like people are like really looking up to you. People want to know your wisdom. You hold this secrecy, this wisdom, this power, this energy that people are really starting to be like, which is why these people are coming out of the woodworks here, these like negative people. But there's also a lot of people looking up to you and seeing what you're doing and starting to like listen to you. I feel like your voice is going to have a lot of power this week and be really influential. I also feel like there is this nostalgic aspect, or it could even be someone from the past or a thing from the past coming up. And it doesn't feel like an ex or anything negative like that. It feels like something warm and gracious and exciting coming in. Perhaps it is someone to come help you or to offer you something or to give you recognition. The lilies here are all about purity and peace and a gentleness as well. And it's almost like a peace offering, or, an offering of someone's. I just heard someone's going to be profusing their undying love to you. For some of you, oh my gosh, there is this like vibrancy, this energy around you this week where you have this wisdom, you have this power, people are looking up to you, people want to know, what have you done? Like, how did you get to where you are? And you're like, I'm just me. But you are attracting this energy, this embodiment all around. Let's check up at the Seven of Bats, make sure they're just, yeah. We have choices here. I'm going to get one more card to clarify that. We have the Seven of Cups and we have the Three of Swords. So it could be someone really bitter, someone that you hurt or said no to, or it doesn't feel like it's a stranger. It could be a stranger that maybe is going through hurt and heartbreak. But ultimately, this is their choice, and it's your choice if you are going to give them energy. For example, obviously I am on social media, and sometimes people say negative comments, and I don't even I don't even reply. I don't even give them that energy. I choose to not even engage in that energy. I just delete, I block, or whatever. But it's not worth to even say something joking, because like that's just adding to the pile of energy, and I don't want my energy to go there. My energy is sacred and I'm taking control of it. So this is all about choice. Are you going to let someone else's negativity and conflict and self-esteem come and destroy this beautiful thing that you have going on? I think not. Let's get some other messages perhaps that I've missed. Anything else group 3 needs to hear for the week ahead? One more. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and we have the 4 of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you've been very reserved with perhaps your finances, with what you've been creating. It's been a very slow, steady progress here. And yeah, there is some like kind of offering coming in here. You know, sometimes this card is about not noticing, you know, these offerings or these new beginnings or this way forward. But the hand here, with the face pointing at the hand, it's almost like you're seeing it. You're like, ooh, and then you're able to go forward with this offering. Again, it could be from your past or this nostalgic kind of feeling. It could also be from a more educational wisdom, the work that you've done kind of aspect here, which is interesting. But definitely, I think your finances are going to be shifting here, you know, from the 4 of Pentacles, where you've had to be really savvy and stable and cautious about your spending. And you've been very good about having a budget and being smart about your finances. And I think you're being rewarded here because you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow, stable, steady action. I just get like investing, you know, you really put, not even like maybe literally, but also figuratively, I feel like you've been putting steady, consistent effort into, you know, your money, your finances, your stability, and it's growing slowly but stably. Yeah, really beautiful. So let's get your oracle cards here. We have 7 Star Sisters, birthing, creation, tapestry of life, expression. Ooh, with these 2 queen energies, regardless of your gender, this is just, you're in flow with the universe. Your energy is just perfectly aligned with the divine, with manifesting. You are just vibing really, really high. And it's really important for you to stay in that zone. I think people are going to try to trip you up. The universe might give you lessons to be like, do you want to dabble with this kind of energy, or are you done with it? I feel like it's important for you to stay in your power, because you're creating some really powerful things and transitioning really, really powerfully. We have a rebirth. I swear I don't look at these cards. I also shuffled these piles a couple days ago, so I haven't seen them. Rebirth. Yeah. And it's like a very mystical, magical rebirth that is happening. It's not just a tower moment. It's like, you are empowering yourself. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. All I see is like stars coming together, and then they turn into fireworks, and there's just like, I smell like perfume and just this energy. It's just like you're just a magnet for everything really beautiful and good. Wow. Let me know what you're manifesting. Comment down below. Let someone know. We have the energy is gaining momentum. That hard work that you've been putting up, that steady investing of yourself, of your time, of your energy, it's starting to culminate. It's starting to get traction. It's getting so much traction that you're getting like the haters in the comment section. You know, I always joked with my sister. I was like, as soon as I get hate comments, I know I've made it. And it's true. As soon as you get the haters, you're like, I know I'm doing something right. I'm getting the haters coming in. So let's get your love card here. See what you're calling in. Ooh, pay attention to those red flags. I think you already know. I think there's going to be some people coming in to try to trick you, win you over. Like, just be smart. Listen to your intuition. Like, if you're already in these two queen energies here, like, your intuition is fine. I think you're not going to flag anything. But let's get a clarifier card for that red flag. What is this red flag? Yeah, it's like someone popping out of nowhere being like, hey, oh, yeah, I see you're really successful now, or you're getting recognition. It's almost like it's almost like celebrities. I don't know how they date, but that's probably why they date in their own circle. Okay, sorry, got cut off. I was not paying attention. What I was trying to say is, it's basically, this is the energy of like a celebrity, like when they all of a sudden pop off and all of a sudden everyone knows who they are, and in their DMs there's all these like people trying to get at, you know, them and be with them and date them and whatever. And it's because of their success. It's not actually because of them. I feel like that's what the red flags are kind of cautioning you about. It's like, oh, you're doing successful and you're like making some progress and you're getting this recognition. I want to jump on that bandwagon and like steal some of your thunder. It's just not a good energy. We're not playing with that. So just be cautious, but I think you'll be fine. Yeah, comment a star emoji down below to claim this beautiful reading. Let me know what you have going on in your life that you are manifesting, calling in. This is very fun and exciting. Give the video a like to support free tarot content. Subscribe, get a personal reading, whatever. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi group 4, welcome to your reading for the week ahead, next 7 to 10 days. Timeless, we're going to see what is coming in for you. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I do offer personal readings for more insight and guidance. Link is down below, as well as a really awesome new moon, full moon, ritual, and magic PDF as well on my Etsy shop. Again, link up below. So, let's get into some tarot cards. We'll pull some tarot cards. We'll get into some oracle cards. Love reading at the end. My hair on the table. Let's see what your energy is. We have the Knight of Pumpkins. We have the 10 of Ghosts. And we have the 9 of Bats. Ooh. I love this. This feels really amazing. I feel like it could go either two ways. I feel like either you are getting out of this anxious, depressive, not believing in yourself kind of cycle, this sabotaging, this woe is me, victim mentality. I feel like either some of you are getting out of this mindset, or you're going to be dabbling in and out this week, but it is coming to an end, you know, this kind of stuck energy. And just know that it is part of the process of being human, and it's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel good, and it's okay to feel guilty about feeling happy after you have been down. I feel like that is such a weird feeling to describe, that you feel guilty about feeling good after, you know, feeling really shit the day before. Like, it's okay to have these feelings and to have them fluctuate, especially in a period of uncertainty or unknowns, or maybe just, you know, seasonal changes or things have happened or whatnot. You know, I'm not here to just sugarcoat everything and tell people everything's fine, things are going to be good. Like, no, I'm just being honest with you. Like, And as someone that struggles with depression and anxiety, like it ebbs and flows. Like some weeks are good, some weeks are bad, some months are good, some months are bad. And I just learn to sit with that and get help if I need to. You know, I recommend if you need a therapist, get a therapist. There's no shame in that. But just, I think some of you are coming out of this cloud, or some of you are in and out, and then eventually will kind of break out of this cycle here, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Ghosts. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, or pumpkins, is all about that slow, steady progress. You know, the Knight here is all about action and movement. Obviously, this Knight is the slowest, but with slow, steady consistency, you're able to build a solid foundation, a solid platform, a solid, you know, way, you know, maybe your tool belt of tools of dealing with these kind of issues is getting a lot stronger. You know, what you have that you can tap into, you know, it's not just meditation, maybe it's doing EFT, it is, you know, learning to work with your inner child, it's sitting with your inner child and its feelings, it's journaling, but not just journaling, but like deep journaling. It's not just shadow work, you know, it's treating yourself to a walk in the nature, you know, it's taking a bath, it's really acknowledging your feelings and expressing yourself, it's setting those boundaries, you know, it's whatever you are harvesting, you're working towards, you're building for. It's really beautiful. So you have this slow, steady, stable foundation that you've already been working on is continuing to grow and harvest and manifest here. And then we have the Nine of Ghosts, or Nine of Cups, which is all about just feeling good, feeling happy, not even just happy, but just joyful, present, excited. And it can also just be about a wish coming true, a manifestation coming true, a turning of events. Like, you know, things are just looking up, they're looking brighter. And I feel like all of us are kind of going through this weird transformation period. And here, you know, it's just like you're coming out of this. You're really learning to release this stagnancy. And again, you're learning different tools that you're able to take with you. So when things do flare up and things get heavy, you're able to process them better. You know yourself so much more. I feel like this week is just about play and happiness and joy and feeling really fulfilled in your own skin. And again, it's okay if your days ebb and flow. That's totally fine. Don't feel guilty about feeling happy. Let's get a clarifier for each card here for group 4. Yep. And 9 of Bants. Okay. So, yeah. We got the Four of Swords, which is usually the card of rest. But for you, I feel like it's a rest period from that anxiety, from that mental chatter, from that negative talk. I feel like there's a break. There's a time for you to breathe. There is an ease here. You're able to really think clearly, you know, because your brain isn't so frazzled and frizzled and moving and trying to figure out and the what ifs. I feel like you've done something, or you're going to do something this week that is just going to work. It's going to calm your mind. Maybe you're going to try some of those techniques I said earlier. You know, whatever you're doing, it's working. It's working finally. And the Ace of Swords clarifying the Nine of Cups. Interesting. So perhaps a new communication coming from someone or something. You know, perhaps you see a job posting listed and you're like, ooh, that sounds really fun and exciting, and you immediately get like a call back, or you get like an interview scheduled, or perhaps you get a message from a friend to invite you to do something cool, or someone's contacting you for some reason. The swords are all about communication and mental brain wavelengths, if you will. And so there's this newer start here, which is going to make you really happy and feel fulfilled, which is really exciting. And then the 9 of Bats with the 2 of Pentacles, finding the balance, finding that ease with your thoughts. I feel like you're going to find that your thoughts, you can control your thoughts. It takes practice, and it's not something that you do once and you're like, oh, I'm good, my brain is all fixed. It's like, no, it's a constant practice. It's constantly giving yourself compassion to be able to be okay and get through the day, or be really happy and get through the day, whatever it is. But you're finding that balance here. You're finding the ebb and flow. You're finding what works, what doesn't work, what brings you clarity. I feel like you're really learning a technique to kind of keep yourself grounded and in a more positive state. And not saying that you have to be in a positive state 24/7, because I think that's insane to be like, oh, never think a negative thought, like otherwise you won't get your manifestations. It's like, no. Oh my gosh, like learn that it's okay to have those thoughts. What's not okay is to stuff them down, pretend they don't exist, and try to numb yourself and run away from them. Like, you got to sit in that stuff. All right. So let's get some other messages. Anything else maybe that I missed here for you, group 4? Any other messages the week ahead? Group 4. Ooh, the Sun. Let's get one more. Ooh, 2 of Cups. We do have a love card coming at the end. Whoa. Okay. Well, for some of you, you're definitely attracting someone. King of Rods here. We have a very, again, regardless of gender, a very powerful, passionate, excited, worldwide thinker, mover, shaker kind of energy here. Definitely someone willing to give and protect, and they're really fun. They're really exciting. We have the Lovers card here, which is all about choice, or actually lovers, like choosing each other, being like, yes, I choose you, you choose me. The Sun is here just to illuminate everything, and 2 of Cups, like, yeah, there definitely could be someone coming in for you guys. Now, if you're already in a perfectly happy partnership, this can just be a deepening of the relationship, or it can just be a new coworker, or a new boss, or a new opportunity that feels really equal and feels really good and feels really safe and feels really nourishing. So it doesn't have to be a intimate relationship. It can be another kind of relationship. It could also be a friendship coming in, where you guys both choose each other, it clicks, it works, you can both go off the bat, you both kind of help each other get unstuck. It's a really beautiful, beautiful energy. So obviously it's a general reading, so take what resonates. If you want to know more about this person, get a personal reading. We can do it. Let's dive into it. Let's get the rest of your oracle cards here. We have Soul Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Yeah, you don't have to do everything alone. And this is also like, always reminds me, like, talk to your guides. Talk to your benevolent ancestors, talk to God, talk to the universe, like ask the universe, like, what will you have me do? Who should I talk to? What should I do? Where should I go? For the highest good of all involved, show me the way, show me a sign that I'm on the right direction, But you're always there, you're always being guided, you know, in the way forward here. We have surrender. Ooh. I feel like that's also tied with the 9 of Swords here. Like getting out of your own way, surrendering, letting go. Like let go of the wheel, let go of the control, let go of trying to always pretend or fix things or whatever. Just let things happen. This week, give it a go. Just let things happen. Let yourself feel the way you need to feel. Obviously, don't be nasty to other people. You know, take responsibility for yourself and your own emotions, but let go this week. Ooh, we have, it's time to take action here with that ace, or not the ace, that king of rods there. Yeah, it's time to shake things up. It's time to really like let go and step into that power here. Step into your vitality, your excitement, what thrives you, what gives you joy, you know, and really push yourself to see what you can kind of come up with. All right, last but not least, we got love. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. So it could be marriage for some of you, or it could just be a deepening of a relationship, a commitment, perhaps being committed to. Again, can be more of a relationship that is being committed, or a job that's being committed that you're like, this sounds really good. So leave a little fire emoji down below if you want to claim this reading. Give the video a like to support free tarot content. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.